Check this out. Check this out. Check this out. You don't stop.
Rap groups. Holy crap, are you okay?
What's wrong with you?
Hello, my Chino brothers.
I guess now I'm not allowed to pay for sex with pennies.
It's called Raiders Reef. Do you see it in the daylight? You're like, whoa, this is tore down.
This is Rudy Ray Moore, Dolomite motherfucker, and I gotta. I'm cursing a lot. We don't curse on.
What the hell you say?
You know what I mean? You can't
You
be
gotta have a
educated.
combat radio job like Hot 98.3.
Is it cool for me to call you a Chang Chong Rice in motherfucker?
Shit and bring it. A picture.
Everyone,
You're not a lady?
Yes,
What are you?
I'm Lady Boy.
How much more is coming out from this dude's laptop?
Your loved ones? Don't miss the boat. Let me show you how to make the fortune you have always dreamed about.
Check this out.
I'll show you how to make all kind of money.
Yeah, boy.
Will make you financially independent.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Here's a secret for you to make millions.
Which tagline do you like better from Tom Boo, dude? Don't miss the boat, or here's a secret for you to make millions.
Don't miss the boat's almost offensive as a fellow Asian.
Oh,
Fresh off the boat.
fresh
But
off
I
the
love
boat, I
it,
got
man.
you,
Don't
yeah.
miss the boat to America, where you're gonna make a ton of money doing whatever you want to do and be surrounded by women and just be rich. So don't miss the boat. It's
Women
a
with
double
80s
meaning.
perms and
Natural,
and,
all natural.
yeah, the spandex from Richard Simmons Gymnasium.
And the fanny packs, they're coming back
I don't know.
to put all that cash in that you're making. You know what I'm saying?
Now, Tom Boo, he's an Asian though, so is it racist for him to talk about the boat? That's what I'm saying. Manuel Medina, do you remember? Do you remember Tom Boo? You're talking about the Asian pimp.
Yeah.
Or is that Adelaide he's talking about? The Asian pimp.
I think he remembers.
Rick DeReezy, what's up, homie?
Season greetings. Nice. Where are my speakers though, Nocturnal? Did he borrow those from you, DJ Damage?
That's probably how come Nocturnal's hiding in the background.
I just bought some speakers off him for like $100.
Put him in the van.
Oh dang!
Come on,
dude.
man.
Yeah.
Let's get back to this Tom Boo fella. I want to know. Do you think it's racist? I wanted to grow up,
Yeah.
be like Tom. Dude, who was it? Tom Boo an LA thing, or was he all around the country? I don't think he was on the East Coast. I don't think they played his commercials on the East Coast.
Yeah, I don't think so. This is I remember it growing up in SoCal and just seeing that commercial late night, and you're like, oh, Tong Vu. And this is after coming back from the club, DJing all night, trying to talk to girls, and then you're like, why didn't I just go to the seminar?
And
Why am
learn
I
how to
trying to carry
sell
these
real
18
estate.
crates of records? You know what I'm saying?
Now, hold
Just
on
do
though.
Tong
Is
Vu.
Tom Boo racist for saying don't miss the boat? Because he is Asian, so like I feel like Asians can say, don't miss the boat, and it's not really saying I'm fresh off the boat or something like that.
Yeah, because even when you're fresh off the boat, you don't want to miss the boat. You know what I'm saying? So even back then, it's like, don't miss the boat to riches, whether it's in
Don't miss
America
the
or
boat
whatever.
to
You know what I'm
riches.
saying?
You think that dude was a sham artist, or think he was
Like,
legit?
So he's saying, and I think he was legit, bro. You know how many millionaires he made?
976 numbers in Tom Boo, dude.
Tom Vu. It's Tom
Those
Vu.
976 numbers, man, they always looked hot, dude. They always have these hot chicks on there. I'm waiting on the other line to talk to you. But now I was like, dude, I can't afford that kind of money, man. My mom and dad ain't gonna pay no 99 cents a minute.
Or they get the bill and they're like, who was calling Tong Vu? Yeah, that's who I was calling. I was calling Tong Vu 976 numbers because I wanted millions.
If you want to make million, So you're saying you're going with if you come if you learn if you want to make million over don't miss the boat. Don't miss the boat is not for Adley. Is that what you're telling me?
Nah, I'll go with the Nah, because the boat is millions. I'm going with the boat.
Okay.
Don't miss the boat. Don't miss the boat.
I don't want you to miss the boat on our guests tonight, folks. We did bring on 2 sets of guests, but we got 3. So we've got DJ Kevin Smooth, correct, Adley?
DJ Kevin Smooth, yes.
And then we got DJ Nocturnal, and then we got DJ Darkside. So you're getting a 3 for 1.
Yeah, it's like a bonus.
Yeah, man, that's what you call a 3-fer. I don't know if you heard of that before. It's like a bell beefer. But anyways, neither here nor there. You ready to introduce these fellas, Adley?
We are ready. Yes. You ready?
I am. Ladies and gentlemen, DJ Darkside, DJ Nocturnal, and DJ Kevin Smooth.
What up?
That's what, yeah. That's enough.
A lot of people watching.
Okay,
a lot of people.
It's hard not to make noise for these guys.
Oh my goodness.
Big studio
audience.
Big
audience tonight. Big audience tonight.
So I'm multitasking tonight, so I might cut in and out because
once again, dude, ladies have to throw panties whenever Nocturnal comes on the show. Knock, you bring the worst out of all of them. Anyways, what's up, fellas? How are we doing?
Doing good.
It's good, man. Nocturnal, last time we seen him was telling us about breaking and entering in the 2007s. Do you know anything about this Darkside?
Yeah.
You do?
Right to it. Woo! Yeah. So that's crazy because I'll be honest, when Nocturnal told me about that stuff, there's no way I would have ever brought him over. There's no way I would have gave him a job. There's no way. But then, a long time ago, though, right? 2007, though. That was
the
15 years ago.
Passed on those already.
Kev Smooth. Now, how old are you?
I'm 15 right now.
50. Oh, so maybe you met that special someone at one of those house parties, huh? Darkside. It was about that.
Is that where?
He was conceived at a house party. Illegal. Wait, is that too? I'm sorry. I don't want to spill too much, Darkside. So let me know if that's too much. But
now, Kev Smooth, you're the new generation of DJs. You young guys, you do it right. You don't mess around like us dum-dums when we were coming up. None of this illegal activity for you guys. You guys are always doing it right, doing it at the school, having some sort of club of some sort. Now, do you have a DJ club at your school, DJ Kevin Smooth?
Not at my school. My school don't have it. I heard other schools that do have it, but yeah, not my school. They don't have it.
What school you at?
DJ Chaos has he has a DJ club at his school.
Oh yeah, I actually met DJ Chaos just like not so long ago.
Okay, what school you at?
I'm at Independence.
At Independence. Okay, you need to start one.
I know. I was kind of thinking about it, like telling them about it, but I haven't really got on it right now.
Your dad's rich, bro. He could hook you up with a bunch of equipment and stuff. That'd be cool. Wait, so because there's really there's 3 stories there, but we know Nocturnal story pretty much, but Darkside, and then Kev Smooth getting into it. So Darkside, where did you grow up, and how did you get into the DJ thing?
I actually grew up in LA, and that's where my started as a DJ.
So you know Tong Vu then?
Yeah, I heard of him.
Okay.
What part of Los Angeles are you from?
In the West LA.
Okay.
From the West Side.
I grew up in West Covina, and then my brother's from East LA.
Oh.
And then I was born in San Gabriel. I was thinking about that today. I'm like, am I a hard worker because I was born in San Gabriel? But that's irrelevant. So you grew up in Los Angeles, Darkside, and like, when did you start hip hop right away? Like, you loved hip hop, or how does this go?
No, actually, it turned out. It started all from my brother. I got a big brother, and I used to hang around with him a lot. He's older by 4 years. He used to have friends, and a lot of his friends used to be DJs. So back in LA, you know how LA, you just tag into them, and they'll take you no matter where they go. And that's how I started liking it. And those times, I remember it used to be the house music. Like back then.
Okay.
Yeah, that's when Deep House was cracking. And then after that,
what year is this? Like 98? Is that what you're talking about?
No, the Deep House was like, it started like around 94.
94. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, in the mid 90s and up to 99, that's when the hard house started coming in.
Oh, okay. So you were doing the club stuff because even back in the early mid 90s, there was still raves going on too, right? Did you?
Right,
I don't want to put you on blast with your kid and stuff, but did you go to raves and work the raves and stuff too?
Yeah, raves, underground parties, a lot of undergrounds.
Did you rock the Junko jeans, size 16?
Yep.
You did.
You didn't. Now, DJ Darkside, you didn't happen to DJ a rave at Raging Waters, did you, sir?
No, I didn't.
Oh man, Adelaide told me he went to a rave at Raging Waters. I was like, who in their right mind would think that's a good idea for children to be on LSD in front of those water slides like that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, they found a couple bodies there, dude.
No, that's not
floating
good.
down floating
That's
in the
not
lazy
good.
river. I'm kidding. But no, it was the one in Irvine. So I don't know which one that was. Was it
That's Wild Rivers. That's Wild Rivers.
Okay.
Yeah.
And but it was open. It started at midnight. So there was no kids.
It's still
there. It was all
weird,
adults.
dude.
It was weird.
It's still
but
weird
it's
to have
fun.
a rave at the water park, dude.
Yeah.
Do you remember Grape Ape?
Great Babe, no.
That was one of the raves that had like a theme, and they had like 5 or 6 of them and stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
So you started kicking it with these DJs. Now, what grade are you in at this point?
Man, I was like 12 years old.
Oh man.
Yeah.
And your
They
mom
make you carry stuff?
cool with that?
Well, yeah, like because I used to tag in with my brother, and he was.
Oh,
4
that's
years
right.
old. So she'll let me go. And
So like,
that's-
okay, he was an adult then. He was if you're
Yeah.
12, he's like 16.
He was 16, yeah.
Really? And parents were like,
He was
yeah.
older in 1994, bro.
Yeah. Well, the parents are like, I don't want to pay for a babysitter. Take him.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I'm saying? And then you had to carry the records and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Where's your brother at now? Is he still DJing?
No, he doesn't. He just got together, family. It's family man now.
Good for
Really?
him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can't be mad at that. Does he have records or turntables or anything still?
I'm the only one who does.
You're the one. Oh, okay. So you still got some vinyl and stuff. You see my collection back here, right?
Oh, that's big.
Phenomenal.
Tell me what record you want. Tell me what even house record that you want to hear, and I'll grab it.
Well,
real
isn't
quick.
that the quarter in the back left corner? That's the house section over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you-
I know one of the famous was Planet Soul.
Ooh, yes. Okay, hold on. I'll be right back.
Hey,
It's
hold on.
it's a little
DJ
record,
Darkside.
bro.
Have you heard this song? There's some hoes in this house.
Oh,
There's some
yeah.
hoes in this house.
Yeah.
Poor cat. You haven't played that for your son, have you?
Oh, he plays it. Yeah, he plays it himself. He just dig into there and he start playing his own thing. He got his own favorite. Pretty much I got him into it a little bit.
Oh, bro, he's a hard house shuffler. He shuffles.
Oh,
he
yeah.
does all that.
Really?
He dances. He's a showstopper right there.
Kev
He
Swift
still-
is?
He steals the show. I seen him live in action the other day. He's dope.
Kev Swift, what's the deal here? Like, so you're not hip hop, you're just house?
He does everything.
I'm really everything, man. Like house, deep house, reggaeton,
Yeah, house.
hip-hop, like really everything, man.
But what about old school hip hop?
Oh, I'm into old school hip hop too. Old school hip hop, 80s, 90s,
Okay.
all that.
So Darkside, when did you get into hip hop?
I got into hip hop probably like almost at the same time hard house was in those times, but mostly like the hip hop was like more like relaxing time, like chill with the friends and everything. But when it comes like party hard, it was like the hard house in that era and that time. But now after 2002, that's when it kind of died out, and that's why I got into more hip hop. Like,
You know how come like the hip hop was for the chill Adley and the party was for the hard house? You know how come that was?
In LA, you know how they used to have a lot of party crews. And
Oh,
that's
yeah.
Yes, that's where the party was most of the times. The party
Yeah.
crews, and all they want is like kind of like a shuffling. Like in 2012 came back as a shuffle. Back then it used to be like stomping.
Okay. Well, wait. What was the name of your party crew?
I used to creating illusions.
Wait, what?
Creating illusions.
Creating illusions.
Yeah, I used to go under KI.
It's so house.
He used to sell LSD.
No, but it's like
Some
here's the
balloons.
thing. That's the thing, Knock. Hip hop is for people who like 40s and blunts. Hard house is for people who like Molly, dude. That's the thing,
Mushrooms, LSD, all that.
Yeah, Molly, dude. It's like ding, 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 ding. It's like,
The
whoa,
glow
man, what's
sticks.
going on over there? You know,
Oh,
because
hey,
like we would tear the roof off with hip hop, though. You know what I mean? But it's not the same type of way tearing the roof off as the house people. You know what I mean? Darkside. Like when you put that that hard house on, those people go bananas, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Bananas. Like hip hop people, they don't go bananas. Like if you could light up a room, it's like, word, man, you got the room lit. But you didn't make them go bananas. There's a difference. You know what I'm talking about, Adelaide?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely too. And it was obviously a different crowd. I mean, it was the club crowd at the house events and the deep house and stuff too. And then the hip hop was it was definitely different. I mean, the house kids were the club kids that went to dance, probably do drugs, most likely do drugs, and dance till like 6 a.m, right? I mean, that's what the hip hop dudes were just like, okay, yeah, 40s blunts and chill. And maybe dance a little bit to try to meet chicks.
Yeah, dancing to meet chicks. That's the only reason why you're dancing. You ain't dancing because you enjoy it.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. And there was the glow stick ninjas. Remember those dudes? And they just have the moves and stuff and everything.
The ravers.
Yeah, the straight. Yeah, the straight. You still remember some of the moves, Darkside, or is that why you DJ?
On the ravers, I was like, that's when I kind of switched to hip hop. Like when ravers came in. Yeah, that was when the progressive kind of like jump in, like in the 2000s.
Okay. Yeah. Are you down with Chino too? He's a big house guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, DJ
You don't know DJ Chino? Have you met him before? Dude, I remember DJ Chino came on the show and Adelaide was like, oh, I know house. And I believed him. The only song that he knew that was house was the one I just sang to you. And I've never heard it before. Yeah, then we had another house DJ on here. And Adelaide had a second opportunity to provide his multi-faceted imaging of house music. Once again, one track have I heard from this dude's singing voice. So when you came on, I said, well, I'll beat him to the punch. I'll ask first.
that was a famous one, actually. That's why probably it stuck into him.
Yeah. Oh, and it was a great song.
Yeah.
It's actually one of my favorite karaoke songs I do when I get to like Lamina karaoke nights.
You can loop it and play any beat on it. Yeah.
All right, so Darkside, I want to get into when you got your first turntables. When did you get your first turntables?
Yeah, I got it like in 98.
So what grade were you in at that point?
Yeah, I was in
11th grade.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when do you link up with Nokturnal? When do you guys start messing around with each other?
In 2007, like around there. 2007, that's when I moved to Bakersfield, and that's when I met him.
Okay, so you got your first turntables when you were in high school. As you're closing through high school, you're starting to play more hip hop and less house.
Yeah.
Correct?
That's
okay.
correct.
All right, and then we're gonna get to this part where you meet Nokturnal, so that way we can fact check each other on our stories. But before we do that, we have a brand new bit on the show, folks. It's a brand new bit where I will annoy Adley once a week.
Oh,
I will send Adley a video message for no reason.
Adelaide, check your messenger real quick. I sent you a picture while he does that.
Okay.
Well, I got to pull this one up too. Hold on, let me see. I do have this, but Mike, you're gonna have to tap dance for 30 seconds.
Oh, okay. So every week I send Adley Nocturnal. What did you just send Adley a picture of?
A flyer going back to how me.
With you and Darkside.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
We team up.
Anyway,
guys. Hang tight. Go ahead. Keep talking.
So every week I will send Adley a video, and I'll just ask him a random question, and then he, being the consummate professional, always wants to turn it into content for the show. So he points it right back at the show. I send it to him. He shoots it to the show. But then that means I have an extra 45 minutes of production to do so that we can have this bit.
It's almost ready.
About to play.
It's almost ready.
In if he didn't have Cricket Wireless, he would have a lot faster internet.
Hey, while we're doing that though, let's do a couple comments and shout outs. Is that okay?
Word.
Let's do that because we got a bunch. And And DJ Damage wants to know, where's my external at, Nocturnal?
Tom, he can wait longer now for that comment.
Where's my blunt wraps, Nocturnal? Where my speaker though, Nocturnal?
He's trolling.
What's with these trolls, dude? Who invited these trolls, Knock?
But Rick the Rebel wants to say what's up to everybody. What's up, Darkside? Kevin Smooth,
Shout out
Nocturnal.
Rick. Shout out Rick.
Decent. What's up? What's up, Rick?
Rick the Rebel needs to get bumper stickers that say decent. Noe G checking in too. There's one of the OGs right there. What's up, Noe G?
Dude, there's a Hard House guy for you right there. You know Noe G?
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, he used to play the Hard House on the radio.
Yeah, that's right. And Angel saying Wild Rivers in Orange County. Back to the rave.
Oh.
Yeah. And Al Pasamante. Regards to all. What's up, Al?
What up?
DJ Richie Rich for the Condors, the official Condors DJ.
What's cracking, Rich?
What's up, man?
Right,
holy cow! I can't believe how many people came in and.
Oh shoot, Big Al.
Big Al's barbecue. What's up, fellas? Yeah. Baby George.
Oh shoot, Baby George.
What's up? What's up?
All the regulars are here.
Baby George says Soft House B. Are you talking to Noe G? Is there a thing called Soft House?
I've never heard of any house. How are we supposed to know?
There's only one song.
Yeah, Adelaide does this in every genre. Oh, I love country music. I know all the songs. I'm like, bro, I never heard you listen to country.
That's the country one. All right, I'm ready for your bit, Mike.
You got me? Cool.
Yeah,
right.
Now we're good. We're good.
Here we go. So we're gonna come back and talk about how Nokturnal and Darkside met and how they started working together. But first, we've created this new bit where once a week I send Adley a video and he has to respond. Go for it, Adley.
All right.
Hey, yo, Adley, what's up, man? It's Mike, and I got a question for you this week. What was the worst Christmas present you ever got? I'll tell you about mine first. It was called Marzan.
Right on, Marzan!
In the commercial, you thought you were getting this big robot who was going to protect you. But in real life, it was just a balloon with like a little thing on it that made it go forward. I was so disappointed. I thought that he was going to be my hero. He was going to beat up all the cholos. That didn't happen. What happened was I got a crappy balloon for Christmas. Thank you, Marzan. What'd you get at?
Hey, what's up, Mike? Yes, that's a great question. And the one thing that comes to mind, I was probably in 4th grade. We're doing the school gift exchange. And I got this really cool thing. It was like a little animated TV cartoon thing that you could watch and everything. And but it was like you had to just pick the gift without knowing what it was. So I got that. And I told my buddy, I'm like, hey, Joey, pick that gift. That's mine. It's really cool. He's like, all right, cool. I'll pick yours. And you pick mine. Mine's the really big box over there. Oh, it's so cool. And I'm like thinking like, oh, big box, dude. This is going to be awesome. So he opens his and all the kids are like, oh, wow, that's so cool, Joey. You got something cool. And then I go and open the big box present that Joey got. And it was a puzzle. And dude, if you're 9 years old, puzzles, not the most exciting thing you can get. So I even remember after that, I'm looking at my puzzle. It was like of a tree or a mountain or something, like a nature scene. I'm like, man, this is not cool. But, you know, I was a nice kid, so I was like, okay, thanks. And then after everybody's hanging out and they're all looking at Joey and his new cool toy that he got from Adley. And then I'm all like, anybody want to help me put together this puzzle? Nobody. I'm an old man now, so I like puzzles. But back then, for a 9-year-old puzzle, not the coolest gift. So that's me sharing with you. Hey, you guys watching, what's the worst present you got or most disappointing present you got at Christmas time? Let us know in the comments. Thanks.
Work Adley acts like Work Adley, even when he's doing Chino Brothers stuff.
I'm so corporate.
Yeah, dude. You act like Work Adley even when we were doing Chino Brothers stuff. I act like Mike. I like Mike Chino Brother when I'm at Tiny Box stuff.
Yeah. Manuel says puzzles suck.
Puzzles do suck, huh? Oh, man.
Maybe just clean up. Yeah. That's the corporate gig, man. Yeah. Oh, Panama is Al. What's up, man? Okay. Yeah. I never seen that Marzan thing. And I don't remember that at all. Yeah, I don't remember that at all.
Oh, dude, I thought Marzan was gonna be my best friend, dude. It was whack, dude. What about it, Knock? What was the worst Christmas gift you ever got?
Man, I can't even tell you. I probably could. We're kind of. I ain't trying to shame my parents, but we're
Yeah,
kind of.
poor people always give the crappiest gifts, bro. How do you think I got Marzon? Go ahead.
We're kind of doing bad. We're kind of doing bad. We got like some swap meet, like shoes, and it was all bad. But I was grateful for it. But yeah, I rocked those. They look like Cortez, but they weren't.
No,
they had the Nike sign, but it was backwards.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Back in the day, man.
What about a
Dude,
dark
that's
side?
funny.
What was your worst Christmas gift?
Wow. I cannot think one. Probably just clothes. Yeah.
Like ugly
Yeah.
clothes?
Yeah. Like
I hate when people buy me clothes.
yeah.
No one can figure out how I dress for some reason. Like people buy me clothes. I'm like, does this look like what I dress like, man? You see me all the time, dude. I would never be wearing this ugly thing. But you don't say that, right? And then you try to make it funky when you wear it, like you wear it off your shoulders or something, you know?
But it's like a
so
blow
bad.
up date. Oh, that makes sense then.
Marzon.
Put
Yeah.
a wig on Marzon.
I know.
that's my date.
I wish I'd have thought of that when I was 7 or however old I was when I got Marzon.
Nocturnal, what's that say?
I don't know. Ask Darkside. I don't speak fluent Spanish.
Vaya sobrino.
No. I mean, there you go, cousin.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then socks. Yeah, as a kid, socks the worst.
Dude, when you
Yeah.
get socks in your stocking, that used to piss me off. So I'm like,
Man,
this
I
this
love
is-
all that stuff now as an adult.
well, yeah, I like new socks now, of course, bro. Freaking Warren G said it, bro. I want it all. Brand new socks and droves.
Warren
when I
G
was-
classic, dude.
When I was a kid, dude, that was like candy room right there. It's taken up, knock. Like, you're not supposed to be
Yeah.
putting socks where candy's supposed to go.
That's a filler. That's a filler, bro.
It's a
Kevin,
foolish
what do you-
filler.
Kevin, what are you getting for Christmas?
What I'm getting for Christmas?
Or yeah, what's the worst gift you've ever gotten? And then second, what do you want for Christmas?
I don't really got a bad gift, but I could tell you like a funny memory that I had. Like I remember this one time, like I kept on getting the presents and stuff, but I knew already it was closed because I felt it and it was all soft and stuff. And I was like, I was like, okay. I ripped it up and I'm like, oh, cool, a sweater. When's the stuff, you know? So I kept on looking. I finally found the one, the box. The box,
Yeah.
like, all solid, it feels nice. But once I open it, the box is there. You open the box and it's more clothes. And that's
Oh, that's mean, Dad. Oh, it was some DJ Darkside merch.
Yeah. I want him to feel what I felt. That's why I think.
People buy the ugliest clothes for you on Christmas too. It's like, bro, did you just go into Ross and just grab the first thing, dude?
Hey, you like the sweater? I never see you wear it. Like, it's ugly.
Not only that, once you find something that looks nice, it's like a too big size or it's like
Oh,
too
yeah.
small, and then you're like,
That was my childhood, bro. I wear sneakers that didn't fit when I was a kid. Sometimes I wear sneakers that are a half size too small, bro, because I wanted those Lecoq Sportifs, but I didn't have that Lecoq Sportif money unless they were on special. Oh man,
Oh, yeah.
You made them fit.
When you get you don't get your size and you have to get the bigger size. You have to double sock.
Oh yeah, double socket.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. Well, you Darkside though. You lived what swamp meet did you live by down in LA? Oh, did he freeze?
Oh, he froze, knock.
Oh, he froze. Yeah, he froze because
He went back to the Matrix.
Actually,
did he come back? Did we lose you?
yeah.
There you guys go.
Wait.
You're getting
Okay.
closer. You're getting closer to us.
Yeah.
Come back.
Sit close to the router.
Hold on, I gotta do my break. Give me a second.
Okay. Oh no, leave it on. Let's hear. We want to hear.
I want to hear his break.
Let's hear your break. We'll
I
we'll
think
air
I
check you right now,
recorded
bro.
it. Hold on.
We'll air check you right now. Come on, let me
Air
hear
check him.
it.
Never mind, I recorded it.
Oh, come on, man. Do it live.
Your rent or your mortgage.
Was that you?
More details on energy953.com. This is the 1K wind down back in the mix. Let's go.
Oh, dude.
What?
Nocturnal. That promotion's over.
That promotion's not over.
Yeah, it
Is
is. It was over yesterday.
Oh, knock! Stop promoting it. Dude.
Somebody didn't do their job in the studio, bro.
I know, man. That's not Nocturnal's fault. I did that a lot, Nocturnal.
Is
When
it
I was
over
young.
for real? It's over for real?
It ended yesterday. Yeah, they might have picked a winner actually. So Yeah.
All right, you're back, Darkside. So how did you get it linked up with Nokturnal?
Yeah, it was like around 2007, 2008, around there. And it's funny because I started because I was used to doing all the private parties, big events and stuff like that. So I remember I teamed up with this guy and we opened Los Amigos Swap Meets. It was funny.
You did Los Amigos Swap Meets? The one with the soccer in the middle?
Before that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you download that flyer that I sent you?
Oh yeah, let me see if I can pull it up too. But was that at Los Amigos Swap? Is that still open?
Yeah. No, that one, the Los Amigos Swap Meet's open still, but the flyers for something else. But we would throw parties in like halls, like venues. That was like the thing to do back in the day. Like, hey, we're gonna go to this venue, whatever it was. It'd be like a big ass.
So you'd rent the whole venue out, Knock?
Well, we would make it cool with the owners, and then we'd have to give them a cut or whatever. But
cut of the door.
Yeah, we'd be cool with the owners though, and then we would just split the funds that came in.
So who knew the owners and how did you guys figure this out? Was that your side or was that Darkside?
Darkside was more cool with the owner than I was. He froze up again.
Did he freeze? I'm gonna bring the flyer on anyways. You guys want to check out this flyer?
Yeah.
Let me see if I can do it. Let's see. Okay, here it is.
I knew there was gonna be a girl on there.
The other one.
Oh, the other one? Okay, let me see. Hold on. Let me see. I think I could. Let's see.
There you go. That one.
Dude,
Friday 15th, Saturday 16th. Doors open at 9 p.m. 18 to dip, 21 to sip.
Guarantee that that party didn't look. Not even one girl looked like that at that party, dude. I guarantee.
Hey,
I promise.
They did in a way, but they're more ratchet.
Ooh. Now, Darkside, Nokturnal told us that you guys started out that you approached Nokturnal. You said, "Hey, Nok, I'm a big fan. I want to be an intern of yours. Tell me, how can we get to put this thing? How can I work for you?" Is that true?
They put us back in 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, we actually met him through like I was saying. I was doing the Amigos Swap, and that's where I met him. It was pretty cool, and then we talked a little bit. He introduces himself, and then from there we take it on, and we end up being good buddies, and then we start doing little house parties here and there. So that's when we decide like team up and do something big, and that's when we start doing like halls and minis and stuff like that.
Yeah. Hey, now real quick for Mike though, so he understands Los Amigos Swap Meet. How would you describe Los Amigos Swap Meet?
It's like a swap meet, but it's indoors, but it's like Jalapaisa, like
yeah.
It's like, well, like you're not from Bakersfield, so it's hard. It's like a Mercado Latino kind of like
in TJ or something,
like a Chinese 99-cent store outlet, like that way, but Mexican. So like it just like it looked like an outdoor Mexican swap meet, but it was inside. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but it was ratchet. But
deals everywhere though. There were some good deals.
The swap meet, dude. Knock's not explaining it to me very decent.
Okay, you can go buy a belt buckle, one of those big belt buckles. You could buy that there. You could buy boots there. You could buy
cowboy hats,
quinceañera dress there, a cowboy hat.
But it was indoors.
It was indoors. It was like
and so it had like those weird tent setup type of thing where there's a post in between.
It was like the accordion gates, segregated each
little
like
booth.
chain link fence between, right?
In the little booth to make a little booth inside.
Yeah. It was the indoors deal, and then there was like a big area which was kind of like a hall, and they had like a stage, and then they would throw parties there, like quinceañeras or like weddings or whatever like that. So we would, I don't even know who you knew the guy there, Lewis, or
yeah, it was David, and that's when we came out with the Clubscape.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
I remember that. I remember Clubscape too. I do remember that too.
What's this scam you guys are pulling where you're just selling alcohol without a license at the swap meet?
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
It wasn't.
There were keggers. There were 4 keggers, but we really only had one.
There was 3 empties.
And then
already.
it'll be done. We collect the money, and that was it. We're all right. All right, it's over.
You tricked the swap meet manager into allowing you to do this?
He was in on it. What do you mean?
All right, so on Saturday regular during the day, it's just a swap meet. Then how does he get all those people like, hey, get your stuff and get it out of my swap meet because I'm throwing a party here.
They would just lock their little gates up, and then it was just like a big empty area. You know what I mean? Like a stage area, like a dance floor, and that's where there'll be like security guards. You know what I mean? You couldn't go past a certain point.
Oh, so
to get into the party.
I got you. Like, so you couldn't just have some idiot jumping into somebody's booth and like starting to take their belt buckles and whatnot.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. And because by day though, that little the party area with the stage, they'd have like things like special shows where Folklorico kids would come out and do little shows at lunch and stuff. But
what is going on with this
place? Turned into
the
club.
This is the weirdest sounding thing I've ever heard of in my life. First of all, it's a dud swap meet where they're selling crappy stuff for super cheap.
So let's backtrack. So this was the time where all the houses were foreclosed. We were
I got you.
And everybody was breaking into houses to throw parties and getting caught. I mean, I got caught trespassing, all this stuff, right? So this was kind of like a safe way to do it.
I got you. It's starting to make more sense now.
So back then, it wasn't like, I mean, we were young. I guess we were younger, but we didn't comprehend like it was illegal still, you know? So
you're like, no, it's at the swap meet. So this ain't illegal.
The original owner was a Chinese man from LA.
Yeah. So we got away with a lot. Then there was another spot, Columbus, which the dark room, the flyers on there.
That was Columbus.
It was Columbus.
Was that Columbus and River?
Yeah, that was next door to the Little Caesars right there.
Yep. I remember that spot too.
It was a hall, and that used to get crazy. And then I don't know what happened. The owner.
I remember that one. I think it turned into like a 99-cent store knockoff.
Yeah.
It wasn't a real 99. It was like 98-cent store or something.
Yeah, last time I talked to the owner, he was gonna go for foreclosure. He didn't want to continue paying the place, so he lost it. That's when it got sold out.
Yeah, but if you're 21, why don't I just go to a regular nightclub instead of going to the dance hall or the swap meet? Adley, explain.
The reason you go what? I think because you had to be 21 to drink.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But you could still be 18 to go to the club.
Yeah,
I know, but if I'm 21, why am I going there?
Because you're
go get after 18-year-old girls. What do you mean, bro?
Yeah, because you're like, hey, I got some booze in the car.
They're all drunk. Yeah. That's not what I did, but that's what they did. You know what I mean?
Kevin Smooth, cover your ears for this part. But but yeah, no, it'd be you'd probably just try to meet the younger chicks, because if you're 21, you're still balling on a budget. You know what I'm saying? You go to the club and you're like, what? $6 for a shot of Patron? I ain't paying these kind of prices. But at DJ Darkside, DJ Nokturnal spot, it was right out of the bottle for $1. Shots for $1 or something. You know what I mean? I don't know, but it was cheaper, right?
Yeah, it was true. There was a lot of party crews too back then. So it was like multiple people that it was like gangs too. Like some party crews would beef with other party crews. Like it was wild, yeah, but
this all sounds like where I would not want to be if I was a legal adult. They could just go to a regular bar.
It was wild.
The swap meet, you could get swap meet clothes, go to the swap meet club and get swap meet prices on your alcohol. And it was convenient, you know, it's one stop for everything from
and then you're gonna meet a swap meet girl, bro. Is that what you're looking for? That's why you always have bad luck with girls.
Is club still open?
Shut down a long time ago.
All right, so you guys are DJing at the swap meet. What's the wildest thing that ever happened while you were DJing? I mean, every time you DJ anywhere, something wild's gonna happen. What's the wildest thing that happens at the swap meet club?
A lot.
With these rival gang crews, whatever, they were cool at the spot though for the most part, right?
Oh yeah.
As long as there was girls and good music.
Yeah, basically, you know, because it was like any other club. We used to have a security, so they would be walking around, making sure everything is okay inside. So, yeah, we were trying to make it like kind of like a club, but since we were youngster, we're trying to make the money too. So we were trying to make everything the safe way and for everybody to make money. And it was coming out good. So we continued doing it until, you know, we got a little bit tired.
What was, hey, can I ask you this? How much money did you make? Like, what was the best night?
The best night?
Yeah.
After all expenses and everything, 1,500 the night.
$500 each,
5,
each or total?
1,500.
5,000?
Like no, 1,000.
1,500. $1,500.
Yeah.
Dang. Okay, that's not bad, dude.
That's crazy. He told me we only made $200, fool.
I was like, Knock, you know this answer, dude. Quit looking at porn and come back to the podcast. What are you doing over there?
No, I'm letting him answer.
So $1,500. That's nice money for, because you. So how many people would you get in there, and how much were you charging at the door or at the security guard door?
Yes, they used to get the good nights around 300 people, and they start. There was a certain time they will start probably charging like $10 coming in, and after that they will take advantage. You know, when they see the late hours and the group coming in, they will charge probably double, 20.
Dang, so you get $20 at the swap meet, meet
nuts.
club.
Yeah, I think we only did the Los Amigos swap meet a couple times, but the other hall was on Columbus. That one was just like a banquet hall where like
Yeah.
but that one was more just open, and it was like formatted for like just parties.
And that one that had that little bar on the side, right, with the windows.
Yeah,
Is that one? I remember that one. Too.
I feel like that one would have a liquor license though.
No,
You know
halls
what I
don't
mean?
have liquor license.
Oh, they don't have the liquor license?
No, they just it's because they're not selling, so they sell the hall, but the liquor is brought in. You know what I mean?
Oh, so you guys are still doing illegal.
Yeah, it was still dirty. Either way, you
It's
look
in a
at
gray
it.
area.
But yeah, we did a lot of house parties too. There's another flyer that I sent you, that the first one with the girl in it. So that one we used to have like full on like shows at house parties. That was when like the Beat Boys were around.
Beat Boys, okay.
Ill Flow was part of Urban Track Records. Have you had Ill Flow on your show yet?
Yeah.
And he was part of Urban Track Records, and so all these fools made like this mixtape one summer, and it was like a crazy. It was a vibe. Like the whole town was on it, and they would perform like at the house parties. So on one of those flyers, that's actually one of my old houses. It's Edgemont. I live with my uncle, and we would have parties there every month.
Edgemont. Oh, okay, here it is.
And I was like by Wilson and Ming, around that area. And
really,
we had a swimming pool. It was a pool. Like we would have the dopest parties, bro. And I started doing parties so much that I learned like the routine of the cops. Like when they come, they break it up. Like I knew this. I knew the program. So as long as we close the gates, whoever was left out. So I would tell everybody like, hey, you're gonna stay. They would close the gates. And then whoever was left out was left out. They had to leave, and then the cops would be banging on the door, and we just wouldn't answer. We would just be quiet. They didn't have a search warrant, so they couldn't come in, right? So they would leave, and then we would just have like a kickback after that. And then like the next day, we'd have like a letter on the door, and then it'd be like a citation, but it would be like a warning. So we couldn't have a party for 30 days. That's how.
Oh yeah.
So 30 days we would wait, and then we would throw another party. We get another citation, and then we'd throw another party. And I kind of like knew how it worked, you know what I mean? So that's how it was. But yeah, that party on the house parties on Edgemont were cracking. Like they were dope. I'm talking about like a backyard. I mean, I don't want to over exaggerate, but I would say anywhere from like 100 to 200 people in the backyard with a pool, and the pool takes up most of the space. So imagine that. Like,
dude, how many times did people fall in the pool?
Oh, dude, all night. There was girls in the pool. There was people. There was a jacuzzi that was like built into the floor, and then you would just see. We would be laughing. We'd just be kicking it. We'd be like, "Watch, here comes another one!" And then we would be walking all like smooth, and bah, he'll fall in, and then another one will fall in, and then people were jumping off the roof. It was like, you know that movie Project X?
Yeah.
I swear it was like that. Like, I mean, that's what it seemed like back in the day, but. It was wild. Like,
Adley, how bad would it suck that you had to suck up to Nocturnal if you wanted to stay for the kickback, dude? Because you know if you didn't suck up to Nocturnal, dude, you were leaving. Because it's gonna be 70% girls that are staying.
Yeah, it was just all cool people though. It'd be like a majority of girls, and then it would just be like the homies. It'd be like, all right, like just kick it inside. So my uncle, he was like he made some good money. He was like a supervisor at this company, and I was his roommate. So like I rented a room for like $300, whatever. but this dude's house had, I don't know, he was like a yard seller or whatever, but he would find like the dopest like pictures, and like it would be like a dope ass painting on the wall, pool table. Like the house looked like we were rich, you know what I mean? Like all the homies would come up, be a big ass TV, they'd be playing games. It was just like the party spot. And so yeah, I would just tell the homies like, hey, kick it in the pool room, and we'll just shoot pool. And like,
see, your poor uncle, he was probably like, I work 65 hours a week at the sanitation plant so that I can have nice things.
Yeah, they wouldn't give it.
Okay.
They wouldn't care though. They would be there, like they'll party with us. They were kind of younger too, my uncle, like they were into it. So as long as we had girls there, they wouldn't care. Like
they're cool about it.
Yeah, they would just let us do whatever. But yeah, it was a whole vibe. Like it was dope. But yeah, that scene. I mean, go to a house party now, I don't think they're lit like that. But
I don't think they do them anymore. So
Kevin
that's
Smooth. That's what we got to ask Kevin Smooth. How are the house parties now?
I don't even think there's house parties no more. Like those type of house parties, not anymore. But like birthday parties like that and stuff, yeah, they're like that. That's like
doo-doo. Birthday parties.
Are they chaperoned? Are there adults there? Uh-oh, Darkside. Your dad's giving you the look like, you wait, what?
Yeah, he's like, oh, bro, I guess I know who's going to the next birthday party. As
hey,
the
don't tell
chaperone.
yourself, Kevin. Your dad's right next to you.
Yeah. Darkside's like, look at that. They just happened to book me for this party. What a surprise. I gave him a discount rate.
But the birthday parties, they still got DJs and stuff, right?
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. I feel like I could be wrong, but kids are not as risk-takey as we used to
I just don't think there's as many degenerate adults as there used to be. Because, dude, where'd the liquor come from? Whose houses were we in? You know what I mean? Like, who was allowing these halls to be rented? Degenerate adults, dude. Now that we're all adults, could you imagine selling a 17-year-old kid a beer?
Yeah, there's liability that comes into play now too.
Well,
and
not only was there liability,
and,
but
yeah,
17-year-olds look like they're 5. Like, look at no offense, Kev Smooth, but like, I would card you for the rest of your ever-loving life. But when I was your age, I was already buying cigarettes.
Yeah. I had a little mustache. I would go to the corner store on the east side. And I'll just own it. I'll throw the beer up there. They'll be like, "When's your birthday?" I already knew in my head a birthday. And then they'll be like, "That's your idea." I'm like, "Oh shoot, I forgot it." Like I already knew. I had a whole plan. And then there'll be like the little Arabian dudes, you know what I mean? The little corner store.
Yeah.
All right, buddy. Like they knew you already, so they didn't care. Like
that's all in Los Angeles. It was the Korean people. It was the same thing. You just, all right, I'll buy a 40-ounce bottle of beer.
We had the bottle shop on Bristol. Asians. Yeah, it was Asian cats. Yeah.
Yeah. Nowadays, it's like, dude, if you saw a 17-year-old with a cigarette in his hand, you'd be like, "What are you doing? Are you kidding me?" You know what I mean? Back then, you just walked around 13 years old smoking Camels, like you just came back from the war or something. Like, yeah, what? I'm smoking Camels. What's wrong with you?
Black and mild. Black and miles. That's what it was.
Yeah, Black and Miles. So, Kevin, our real question is, what do you do for fun?
For fun, like I get on my setup for fun, like whenever I want, or like also do like some skateboarding here and there.
Okay.
That, and then when I was little, like before like the thing, I used to dance. I used to like dance a lot,
like break dance type stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where's tell them where your residency is every weekend.
Every weekend we go to La Mina District, right next to the Home Depot.
What nights you there?
Every Friday and Saturday, 7 to 12.
You're there Fridays and Saturdays?
He's the youngest. He's the youngest DJ to play at La Mina in La Mina history.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
Do you get free chips and salsa?
Oh yeah.
He gets all he could drink Shirley Temples all night.
Those are bomb.
Do you get it cracking though, Kev Smooth? Do you get the dance floor cracking?
This dude is dope.
All night.
Oh, dude,
you gotta watch this video. It's funny because I laugh because he posts videos, and I don't say nothing. I just watch them, but I'm like, dang, this. And then I seen him dancing. I don't want to say too much. Is your mom watching?
I don't know.
Is your mom? No.
I don't think so.
Okay, he gets all the cougars. He gets all the cougars.
Yeah, it's not that enjoyable when you're a little kid. You like girls your own age when you're little. You know what I mean? You don't want some old lady all wrinkled up.
But that's the cool thing though. Like in my eyes, I'm like, dang, if I was his age,
I wouldn't.
But he's just having fun, and they're all like flocking to him. You know what I mean? But
Miss Parker though, what about Miss Parker?
They're all flabby and flappy and like, bro, you don't want nothing to do with that.
They're like 10s, but since they're cougar, they're probably down a couple numbers, maybe like a 7.5, an 8.
I don't know what scale Nocturnal's rating these people on, bro, but I'll just tell you right now, I haven't even been there and I know what they look like. It's just saggy old ladies, man. Swing low, sweet chariots, bro. That's what they talk about them once they start getting older, you know.
Hey, they got new cars, good jobs, and they'll buy you all the Shirley Temples you want, though. So
good credit
that. You know what I'm saying?
Don't worry about that, Kev Smooth. You just keep doing your thing. You're gonna find yourself a nice young lady your age. Don't be looking at them old cochinas, dude. You want nothing to do with them. Trust me, dude. Hey, cougars, they're cochinas.
Hey, when you're playing too, and the floor's going off and everything, does your dad like help you out and tell you what to play and stuff too, or?
Oh yeah, we help each other out. Like whenever we come up with an idea, we're like, oh, you know what, this song might sound cool with that, or this and that. But mainly we just let ourselves do our thing. But whenever we have an idea, yeah, we'd be like, hey, why not do this or that?
That is so much fun that you guys get to DJ together. Yeah, that is so much fun.
We try to do something different. Sometimes we go old school with new school, or we do like old school rhythm with new reggaeton. You know, reggaeton is right now is coming. It's popping on the club. So we try to switch it like from different genres. So to put something different out there, and people love it. Sometimes like they get crazy. And
when did you guys start DJing together?
Well, I started with him when he was 8 years old.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And then when he really came, like about almost 3 years ago, that's when I brought him out there.
So bringing him to the club and stuff. Like, okay, so you need someone to help with it, carrying the equipment. So you're like, son.
Yeah. And plus he's making money, and then he just gets what he wants.
Hey, it's a legit job, man, too. You can actually make some money DJing. You can make money DJing too. So
there's nothing wrong with that.
Dope, dude. That's cool.
Now there was nothing inside you, Darkside, that was like, dude, I don't know if I should be taking my kid to this club. Or is it more of a restaurant?
It's more like a restaurant, so I know it's a safe zone, so I think
I got you.
He'll be he'll be good. Okay.
Hey, let's take a quick shout out break though. Can we do that real quick? We got some more shout outs popping up.
I want to ask one question before we do that. I want to ask one question. Gunplay or no gunplay at Lamina, Adley?
I don't want to say because I don't want to mess up the vibe. But for the most part, no. I'll say that.
Okay.
I'll say that. That's safe. That's legit, right? For the most part.
I got you. I can appreciate what that means.
And if the Cougars are dancing, it's
hey,
all
bro,
fun.
I'm not mad at having Cougars on the dance floor. Yeah. I'm mad at Kev Smooth having to settle for Cougars, dude. He's a young man. Let him find himself a nice young lady.
Let him get some equipment off of it. There ain't nothing wrong with that.
No, man. Don't listen to Nocturnal, dude. He's bad for you, bro. Don't listen to this man. All right.
Ask if they have daughters that are your age. Just go, hey.
You don't need none of that. You can find your own girl. You don't need to.
Yeah, you'll be fine. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it. Dude, your dad's Darkside first. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Just from that alone.
Smooth, dude. You don't need to have you don't need to be on nobody's coattails. Come on, what happened to our shout outs? All
right, here we go, guys. Big shout out. Oh, DJ Jules checking in too. What's up, brother? Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas to you, my friend.
What are you saying? Kevin Smooth and Darkside, let's go. Yeah. And who's that guy talking? I think he's talking about you, Nocturnal. I'm not sure. That's not. Herb Mason checking in on our YouTube channel. Hey guys, want to say what's up? Everyone have a very Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you, Herb.
Yeah, in DJ Randy. Rock the 5 o'clock punk in the trunk mix today too. What's up, DJ Randy?
Go DJ. Yeah, that's my DJ. Go DJ.
And yeah, let's see. Okay. There was one from a cougar, but I'm not going to put that up.
Was it inappropriate?
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, bro. Come on, dude. You don't want nothing to do with them baggy chonies, bro. Leave it alone. That's what I say. Tell you, dude, skin looks like a saladito, bro. It's all wrinkled up. I don't know. They must plaster that makeup on, dude, and then they put on the whatchamacallit filter, the Instagram filter. So they trick Darkside. Then Darkside sending him his real number. They're calling him. When he answers, they sound like this. Hey, Shani. He's like, wait a minute, what happened to this lady? I'm just clouding Darkside.
Oh, that's too funny. Too funny.
Here's the thing, though. Like, if you're a young guy, you don't find old ladies pretty. I'm not trying to be impolite, you know. You're an old guy, you're supposed to find old ladies pretty, but you know, you're a young guy, you find all the young ladies pretty. But I still think this is a very interesting. You guys are DJing this gig together.
It's really cool. Yeah, it's really cool. So you guys do other stuff too, or?
Yes, so we do events, private, quinceañeras, weddings, everything.
Tell them about your gig in LA you were telling me about. That's a pretty interesting
story.
Yeah.
Like I remember when I met Delay, like that was at the Niles. After that, I remember like in 2013, 2014, that's why I kind of like when like do a lot of gigs from LA. I got a promoter with this lady. She was a party planner, and she used to do a lot of like family for big famous people, like, you know, Christina Aguilera and special events, right? Private parties. So I got a contract with her, and I was with her from I believe it was 2013, 2014 to 2018. I was doing back and forth, and they party Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays. They don't have a date. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's dope. Christina Aguilera was at the party?
Yeah, actually at her house. We do special events and stuff like that. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
They had to sign non-disclosures. They couldn't talk about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
really?
For how many years did you do this?
From 2014 to 2018.
So good solid 4
2014
years.
to 2018. And it was always at Christina Aguilera's house?
Yeah. Not always. Sometimes it'll be like a cross-play action. So a lot of famous people that they don't want me to announce to say the name. So yeah,
no, you don't have to say their names.
Yeah,
you can just say if it rhymes with Fady Mary or I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Oh, that's so those were good years too, man, for club stuff too. So
how
going out there,
wild
like,
would that
lot,
be?
huh?
Did you ever see something that you weren't supposed to see? And you're
lot.
like,
no.
A lot?
No.
I hate seeing stuff I'm not supposed to see, bro. That's not for me. I hate that stuff.
You're like, this ain't the restroom. What is all that white stuff in here?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Exactly. Or there's a dead body? Who? I didn't see that, you know.
What's up with the sheep?
Yeah.
Stop in there.
Yeah, that's like how do you behave in that fashion? Did you go with him on stuff?
But Kevin did. We were talking about this other day. That's all I know. But Kevin would go with him.
Yeah.
Kev Smooth, you'd go with them?
Yeah. This is when like I was like barely into it. I wasn't really into it at first.
That's when he was a dancer, most likely.
Yeah, I was more a dancer. So
Yeah.
he would take me and I'll dance and everything. But like it was crazy though, because like when you go to those parties, like they were like really, really rich. Like they would have stuff giving away like stuff, and they'd be like, oh, we're giving away little stuff, and it'll be like $100 like Amazon gift cards, $50 like iTunes. I'm
Beats
like, oh,
by Dre headphones.
yeah. I'll be like, hey, I need
Oh,
this little
that's
stuff.
dope.
You know?
Original Ray-Ban. They go all out. All their parties is mostly like to show off what they have and what they could give away, you know, to all the celebrities. So it's
Now,
like
Darkside, where'd you make more money at these parties or the Los Amigos swap meet?
No, definitely at this parties. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
man. Yeah, they paid you
I
good.
will go with this DJ probably sometimes 2 hours, 3 hours, and I will come out with 5,000, 2,000.
Bro, I can't believe you took Kev Smooth though, because that's where all the degenerates are. Hollywood elites, dude. Those guys are all degenerates.
Yeah.
That's why you bring your dad too, though. Bring dad everywhere. You know what I mean? Because if they said, "Hey, Kevin Smooth, we want to hire you to do this party over at wherever," that's like, "Yeah, I got to bring my manager." Dad's going with. You know what I'm
Dude,
saying?
I wouldn't even
So
want
it's
him
like,
around those
yeah.
people. I heard a lot of those guys like to diddle kids, dude. I don't want them kids, them Hollywood perverts around my kid, dude.
Yeah, just got be aware and stuff too, because I mean, yeah, there is stuff like that, but that's good money, man. When you're making money, and just be aware, don't partake in the activities.
No,
Is what I would say.
Darkside doesn't mess around like that. That's nuts, though, dude. I can't even begin to imagine what you've seen and can't talk about.
Yeah, most of the times, like they like when you go and DJ for them, like there'll be some really private parties that you don't even allow to go in their issue. You'll be probably another section where it's more safe, and then probably sometimes they have private rooms and stuff like that. But yeah, it was pretty
like orgies going on in there.
Yeah, probably
craziness like that.
They're sacrificing bodies.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. Oh my gosh, dude. So, hey, real quick though, back to La Mina on Friday and Saturdays. How long does the party go till?
Just a midnight.
Goes till midnight. Okay. And you guys are doing Christmas Eve?
No,
I don't think so.
Okay,
I think they're close. Yeah.
Okay, but tomorrow night.
Now back to celebrity parties. Did you ever like spend like an hour and a half talking with a celebrity, like just chilling?
Yeah.
Did you ever see
hang around, talk? They were really private when it comes to their their history. They will not talk more than what they could.
Did any famous celebrities hit on you, Darkside, while you were DJing?
No.
All the cougars.
Any models? Any girls try to flirt with you that are like
he's married? Be quiet. He can't talk about it.
You married? Yeah, okay. My bad. Not that you did anything. You're just like, yeah, they flirted with you, but I was like, nah. I'm
Andy Dick. Married. I heard Andy Dick was hitting on him. He kept chasing after him. He kept telling him, "Leave me alone, dude. I like
check out my RV."
Yeah. Now, did you ever go to like multiple parties and see the same celebrity and they remembered you?
Yeah.
Really?
Because they use the same people all the time. Like once they have their own party planner, and they always use the same people.
Now, if a celebrity dies, can you say that you were at the party with them?
If it died, like
if they're dead now.
Like if they're dead now.
Oh, okay. Not really.
Would you be able to say you had a party with them there?
You're gonna get him sued, bro.
No, I'm not. I'm just asking.
Yeah, well, they pretty much don't want me to say all this kind of stuff because.
Well, it was Betty White at any one of your parties? Because she's dead. So what's gonna happen, right?
A baby George said you got hit on by her.
Yeah.
That's a hall pass, right? Your wife will understand if it was Betty White.
No, I don't know how you guys did it because I feel like celebrities are probably pretty arrogant people and self-involved people. And I'm sure there was probably a lot of degenerate stuff going on that I wouldn't want to see.
Yeah, well, it's that's why they do it private because it's like their time. So that's when they real they usually communicate with each other. They don't like go and talk to other people they don't know. So everybody do their thing, like their job, and that's and you just
Dude,
like
what
me,
a crappy
like
life it would be to be a celebrity.
Yeah, actually, a lot of people think that that it's fun, but their parties is actually kind of boring, like more boring
really?
than you expect. Yeah. Their party is mostly like to drink, and to show off what they have and talk about money and to their friends and stuff like that.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, like for the young generation, yeah, it was basically this fun for them. But like,
you had fun though, Kevin. You had fun at these parties.
Yeah, it'll be crazy. Like it'll be one section, it'll be a VR, and then you got this Chinese man teaching you how to do karate, and then you got like pro like ping pong players teaching you how to play ping pong. I'm like, I don't need this in life, but it's fun,
Yeah, that's kind of cool actually. Those things are cool. I can see that. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah.
That's sweet. Did you Nocturnal? Did you ever go to a Hollywood party before?
I have not. Couldn't say I've been to one. I'm waiting for the station to invite me. I heard they have, I heard they have access to all these listening parties, but
yeah, you got into radio too late, bro. That's the problem. I never went to a celebrity party either. But you know who did go to a celebrity party that's on the show right now? Is Adlai, he went to a celebrity party at the Playboy Mansion when it was still open, dude. He went to a celebrity party at the Playboy Mansion. Now, Darkside, did you ever DJ over there?
Yeah, I crossed the Playboy Mansion. Yeah, I never DJ at the Playboy Mansion, but it was right across.
Oh,
yeah.
You okay? Okay, you were in the vicinity, like close by.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Nice. So, but have you been to the Playboy Mansion with the pool and the grotto and all that?
No.
No. Okay. When I went, it was a poker tournament, like a celebrity poker tournament. So Mekhi Phifer was there playing poker. I can't remember who else was there.
Adlai says names, dude. He's probably not supposed to be saying these names.
Oh,
He's dropping names.
The match is foreclosed, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's over now. But they did have us like park down at the bottom of the hill, like at the USC parking lot or whatever, and then a bus took us all up there. So it was kind of like private and secluded in that sense. They'd pat you down and everything and make sure, no pictures, whatever. They're real strict about a lot of stuff. But there was no like naked girls walking around, but they were in body paint. So it was like basically naked but body painted. So it was kind of weird.
And they invited Adlai to swim in the pool.
Yeah,
and he said no.
I didn't go in the pool. I was like, I'm cool. I don't.
Spitting water out.
You couldn't put enough chlorine in that pool, man. To
would you go in that pool? Would you go in that pool or the grotto? Would you go in there?
Nah.
Me neither. Yeah, me neither.
Not doing cannonballs off the top, man. Crazy, man.
Valley flop.
Let's say he saw Long Island whitefish in the pools.
Yeah.
Do you know what is a Long Island whitefish, you guys?
A Long Island whitefish?
Yeah.
No, but it sounds like an STD.
No, it's a used condom. So
okay.
He said, I saw Long Island whitefish in the pool. I was like, in the pool? He was like, yeah, dude, it was horrible. I was like, I would not
filter up.
Yeah, I would not want to go in that pool.
Yeah,
that's nuts, man. You guys, so for 4 years, you're taking your son to celebrity parties, and now, Kev Smooth, weren't you like, I just saw you in a movie? Because I'm sure there's 7 guys in my brain right now that I'm sure you guys DJ'd for that I won't say out loud. But did you ever think that?
Yeah, well, I was more on the littler side, so I didn't really think much of it. But like, I remember like walking by and being like, hey, you look familiar, like I've seen you before, or something like that. And they'd be like, oh, really? That's crazy, huh? Well, I think you got the wrong person. And then they just go off.
They kind of pretend.
But I didn't really care, man. I was having fun, because like it was a rich, like a big house, and they even had like claw machines and stuff, like to get you like toys and stuff. And I was just focusing on getting stuff.
Oh, that's awesome.
He came back with all the loot. His dad got paid 5 G's, and he had a backpack full of loot.
A bunch of stuffed animals and stuff.
The Darkside's like, I don't have to buy toys for 3 years. This is great. I heard the next party they're giving away Xboxes. I'm DJing that one for sure.
Hey, that's why you got clothes for Christmas that one year.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, you already had so many stuffed animals and video games from these celebrities. Wow, that's an insane life, man.
Dude,
I don't know if I could do that, Adlai, not be able to tell people. Because I'll be told, because people will be all the time like, hey, what do you think Kevin Hart's like? Well, I can tell you what he's like, dude. I hang out with him. I DJ'd for him, and the next thing you know, I wouldn't be DJing for him ever again. You gotta be.
Yeah. You'd have to. Yeah. When you sign that though, they could sue you, right? If something came out of it. So.
Yeah, they check your background and everything, and then if you want to take picture or a videotape, they'll be the men in black, all dressed up and looking everywhere.
No, you want nothing to do that.
Ooh, that's crazy. Oh my goodness, dude.
Secret Service.
Yeah. So what do you guys got coming up besides La Mina here in Bakersfield? You got gigs coming up?
Yeah, we got private parties, weddings, quinceañeras.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. Should we shout out the phone number for gigs?
Yeah, sure.
What's the number? Go for it.
Go ahead.
My number? Yeah. All right. The number is 661-585-1241. And there you go. Call up and we'll do a party for you.
That's nuts, man. Father,
Mike, you gonna ask him You can ask him about his social media.
Yeah, where can we find you on social media? Somebody's texting me right now. Hold on.
Is that Knock? Oh, Knock's coming back in. Yeah, where you guys at on social media?
My social media, it's _ DJ _ Kevin Smooth _ I didn't use a lot of underscores. But that name was like gone, so I had to find a way to put my name in. But yeah, then on my bio,
_ DJ _ Kevin. Kevin Smooth.
Yeah.
Underscore. Okay.
Yeah, there you go. _ DJ _ Kevin Smooth _ and then on my bio it has my Facebook on there. So then that's the two accounts the two social media
use the most.
Yeah.
Okay. You're not Mike. I thought you were gonna ask him about TikTok. That's why.
I don't know. Are you guys on TikTok?
No, I haven't really gotten on it. I was thinking about making one, but I never really got on it.
I feel like nobody in Bakersfield's on TikTok.
I have a TikTok, but it's too hard
use it.
to do all those all the social media platforms.
Yeah, I wrote, dude. You're telling me, dude. I have a whole team that does it for me.
It's hard to keep up with Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, TikTok, Twitter,
Truth,
emails.
Yep.
Are you on Truth?
I doubt they're on Truth. Are you guys on
Truth
Donald
Social?
Trump's platform? That's what Alex asking. Here, this is what I was going to tell you guys. You know, you're saying that you have this you signed a non-disclosure. We had a lady on the show called Abby Lojas, and she signed non-disclosures when she wrote hit songs. So she wrote hit songs.
Right.
She'd be listening to them on the radio. People would be sitting next to her. She wrote them. She couldn't tell them that she wrote them. Wouldn't that be nuts?
Yep. Yeah, I believe
And there were some big hits too. Some
Yeah.
big records that made a lot of money. Yeah.
Damn. So did she tell you guys what song she wrote?
No.
Yeah.
No.
She didn't tell you, Mike?
She didn't tell you either, Adley.
Just kidding.
No, she didn't tell. She didn't even tell her ex-husband. She
That's
told
right.
us, she's like, yeah, I didn't even tell my ex-husband. We were like, how
So
do you
she didn't get no
live like
royalties
that?
for writing the song?
No, it was just a one and done pay. That's how they did it in the hood days, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, she got paid like whatever $5,000, and that
Yeah.
was it. And the song went on to make millions.
Damn,
and
she got
stuff.
scammed.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't forget rule number 170. What is it? 180? Rule number 180?
4,180 record company people.
4,180. That's it. Don't forget rule 4,180
Record company people
are shady.
are shady.
Yeah.
That's right.
Kevin Smooth, remember that.
Hey, don't say that while I'm in the studio.
Record company people are shady. All right, Adley, you want to get to some news, dude? We'll read some news stories here, and we'll all crack wise on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit you off just in order. We won't even pick because I got a few good ones. And this one is about T.I., and he's hit with a $77,000 lawsuit over a damaged rental home. So he's been slapped with this hefty lawsuit from a former landlord who claims the Atlanta rap star damaged his rental home and refused to pay for repairs. The legal documents obtained show that Farzan Fazeli, that's the name of the owner, it looks like, claimed T.I. is responsible for $127,000 in damages done to a rental home. This is in Encino, California. So Fazeli alleges that the rapper handed over a $50,000 deposit to cover the extensive damages, but avoided paying the rest of the $77,000. Now, the damages arise from a significant number of altercations done to the property that were done either without knowledge or some limited knowledge, but all with the agreement that the house would be placed back to how it was when it was originally leased. It also includes physical damage, included but not limited to a projector, pool house floor, kitchen pantry door, drywall, ceiling damage. Additionally, a painting owned by Fazeli was taken by T.I. The landlord added that T.I. leased out the California residence and that he gave him a 60-day notice to vacate. However, T.I. allegedly paid rent through August, but he moved out on August 31st. So, one, what kind of people are living there with T.I. to do all this damage? And two, should he have to pay for those damages?
Why is T.I. renting?
Yeah, that's
Well, if he was in the Hollywood Hills, I would assume he would have to pay for the damages. But if you're on the east side, after you leave, I think it's the landlord's job to repaint and do all the repairs, right?
Yeah.
Why? I don't know, but why is he renting? I can't figure this out. Like, you can't just buy a house in Azusa. It's like, okay, cool, man. I'm only gonna be here for a little bit. I live in Atlanta, you know.
Yeah, it looks like he was there for a couple of years too.
Is he broke?
Ooh, interesting.
He's stealing the paintings off of this person's house. Isn't that what it said? They stole the painting?
Yeah, took a painting that was owned that the owner had in there, and he just took it. Because I'm taking this painting.
Well, what did he do with the painting? He sell the painting or something?
I don't know. It doesn't say what he did with it, but he didn't give it back.
Well, yeah, he's got to pay for it. What do you say, Darkside?
Yep. Well, it's all had to do on the agreement he made, probably.
Darkside DJ.
Was it an Airbnb or was it like a rental?
No, it was a rental. It looks like it was a rental, like an actual. You leased it for a year or two.
Yeah. If you signed the contract and that shit's in the contract, he got to pay.
Yeah.
How would it not be in the contract, Nocturnal? Like, I can't imagine the contract would be like, just go ahead and steal the art before you leave. Like, no, dude, it's my art, bro. Like, people who own art, they know what they're doing. You know what I mean? They got money.
Contracts are sneaky. You got to read every. I got locked into a contract for some advertisement, and I asked the lady, I'm like, hey, so can I cancel? Like, if I want to or whatever. She's like, oh yeah, you got to talk to the rep or whatever. I forgot what she named her. She sounded important. And I was like, all right, I'll only advertise with you guys if I could cancel when I want to, if it doesn't work. So she's like, all right. And then a couple months later, I'm like, all right, this shit doesn't work. I want to cancel. And I told them, I'm like, hey, I want to cancel. And then they're like, oh, well, we got to schedule a phone call. I'm like, I don't want to talk to you like in a week. I want to just cancel my
What were you
contract.
advertising?
Yeah. And then she was like, oh, well, and then she screenshotted the canceling procedure in the contract. And then it says you cannot cancel prematurely. You're locked into a 12-month contract, like all the fine print, right? And I'm like, oh, damn, I read it. And I'm like, damn, they got me. But they didn't tell me that at the beginning, you know what I mean? So they weaseled me in. So now I'm locked in a 12-month contract at $300 a month to advertise.
What are we looking at?
It's not a lot, but still, I don't see the benefit in it. You know what I mean? They painted the picture.
What
now
are you
I'm locked in for
advertising?
12 months.
What company? Yeah.
Nocturnal, what are you advertising?
It's called Wedding Wire. It's like for weddings, to like book weddings.
That's your business?
Oh, well, I'm a DJ, so I book I DJ for weddings and stuff. So it's like a big market. So Fresno is the market that they're advertising, and so you're pulling gigs from like Fresno, like the coast.
I get it. So they put you on this like wedding website.
You're featured. So like there's a lot of people on there,
okay,
but you're featured on there. So
I get it. Okay, so it's like a Facebook for it's like a Facebook for wedding stuff.
Pretty much. So any bride and groom that's planning something, they go on there. They look for DJs, caterers, photographers, hotels. Anything involving a wedding.
You're paying them $300 so that way you could be on the top of the front page to let them know you DJ weddings.
And I told them, I was like, dude, I haven't got like one lead, and I'm paying you guys $300 a month. Like, what the like?
You didn't get any leads out of it?
They sell you like it's like a sales pitch, bro. It's like a slideshow presentation. What's it called? A PowerPoint. And they paid it all like, oh, you're gonna make all this money, whoop, whoop, whoop. And I'm like, all right, cool, sign me up. Like, all I need to do is book 2 gigs, and I'm good for the year. You know what I mean? Like, I booked 2 gigs, and then it pays for the whole entire year. And not one lead, bro. And I told them, I'm like, dude, this shit don't work. You guys lied. And then now anonymously, I'm getting like a bunch of leads, but I think they're fake. Like, as soon as I complain, like they all came in, you know what I mean? But yeah, the contracts, you got to read all the fine print.
Maybe they were just giving the leads to their friends and nobody else. And then when you're like, bro, I'll just cut off my credit card, they're like, oh, wait on, here's some leads.
Nah, I think they funnel people to you to give you the leads, or they probably have like a fake account, you know what I mean? Because these leads are kind of weird. It's like from random like their area codes are different.
Those are bots.
I don't think they're authentic. I don't know. It's just weird, but I think I got scammed, bro. I'm like, man, now I'm locked into a contract.
A lot of those going on right now, especially on media right now. That's why I don't like to mess a lot with media, because you get a lot of scams like that.
I could advertise on Facebook or Instagram and probably get a better return than that program.
Well, I'll tell you right now, I had this Nigerian prince send me an email one time, and he told me his money was all locked up, and I needed to send him $1,000, and he'd send me back $20,000. And wouldn't you know it, I didn't have the 10,000 at the time, but I passed him along to Adlai. How'd that turn out for you, Adlai?
Still making payments, man.
Oh, okay.
Still making payments and still waiting for him to cash at me that 20 grand. It still hasn't come through yet. So, but he told me soon. They just got kind of tied up.
Did you give him your social
paperwork and stuff?
That's part of the deal.
Well, yeah, he needed that, because we're partners and stuff. Don't fall for those scams, man. And Nocturnal, how many months into it were you like, I want to cancel?
Probably like 3.
Yeah, I would have bailed. I would just quit paying, dude.
Yeah, but then you had to pay the remainder of the years. Like I had to still pay the rest of the months.
You just let it go on your
credit. Out of that.
You just let it go on your credit, Adlai?
Well, that's the thing. Is it going to go? Yeah, that's true though. If it does go
on your credit, I almost said whatever, but. So the funny thing is, I stopped payment through my bank, but they still charge me. I'm like, mother freakers.
Yeah, if it messes with your credit, yeah, I guess you do pay it, I guess. But I don't know. I'd be mad.
But maybe it's just I don't know. I'm like, maybe I'm it's off season. You know what I mean? So maybe I gotta wait till spring or something. But
yeah, when did you start paying? Like in October?
Like September, October, something like that.
Yeah, that's kind of, I don't know, bro, because weddings are usually in June.
But it's like a year thing. So like people plan weddings, like engagement season is right now.
Yeah.
Everybody's getting engaged on Saturday, on New Year's. And then people plan weddings in January. Usually weddings are planned out 6 months to a year in advance.
Hey, Darkside, Kevin Smooth, where do you guys advertise at?
He does a little bit more media than I do. I'm old school. I got already a few accounts that they get me every year.
Repeat business.
So, yeah. So I just don't do a lot of media. I'm still old school. I still have only Facebook so far. I don't even have an Instagram.
I thought Darkside was going to say, I'm old school. I still put flyers underneath
on the windshield wipers.
He's tagging on flyers on papers.
Hanging up posters on the street poles.
Yeah.
Have you guys heard of Wedding Wire?
Yes. Yeah, that's
oh,
the one that I'm on.
You guys have heard of it. You guys have heard of it. Before Nocturnal mentioned it, you guys had heard of it?
Yeah.
Really?
Have you heard of it, Adlai?
They were promoting it pretty big.
I've heard of is it Baco 661?
We should try to see if they'll sponsor the Chino brothers. That would be a great sponsor for the Chino brothers.
Wedding Wire?
Yeah, dude. All we have is DJs that watch the show. It's like, hey, are you a DJ? Of course you are. You're watching the show.
Yeah.
So, would you like to
Wedding
DJ
Wire.
some weddings?
Were there other
I
cool
tried to start a
DJs?
wedding podcast. I mean, I technically still have it, but I got so busy. I don't know how you guys do this every week. It's a commitment like crazy. Like,
you know why? Because Nocturnal, we hate the radio industry so bad for never giving us our own morning show that we're going to punish them and become number one and then go, look, should have given us a morning show when you had the chance.
So I started a wedding podcast called the Wedding Point of View. And I was interviewing like DJs, photographer, anybody that's a vendor. And then I would ask questions.
That's a smart podcast.
I'll ask questions involving like wedding scenario. What did you see at a wedding? Or like, what is your advice for this? Or DJs see things that, or we go through stuff, you know what I mean? When the bride and groom book us, like things like that. So it was kind of a good format, but my schedule is all crazy. So, and then the guests, they don't show up or they get scared.
We've had that.
I know exactly what you guys go through. They're like, I'm busy. Something came up.
Yeah.
Something came out this week, and then you're asked out for a guest on your show.
Dude, and then we put out a video every day. Every day we put out a produced video on a different like news story. And we're all over everything, Darkside. We're all over TikTok, we're all over YouTube, we're all over Facebook. Like, dude, we're so like, but I have guys at my work that help me do it.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, because they're probably on your payroll and you just pay them an extra hour or 2 hours.
No, I don't pay them extra hour. I have them do it while they're at work. I'm like, hey, brother, ain't no customers here. Guess what? Chino brothers need people responding to their comments. So get on TikTok and tell everybody they're awesome. Everybody who says something nice to the Chino brothers, just say thank you or whatever.
Yeah. I was gonna say get Nocturnal, get Darkside and Kevin Smooth on your podcast.
Yeah, I need to.
Yeah, you guys gotta go on there. You guys do weddings, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Mike, the wedding
Nocturnal,
question.
How often? Go ahead.
The wedding question, though. Do you play R. Kelly, Step in the Name of Love?
Oh, that's a great question.
You play some
That
R.
is a
Kelly
great
at the
question.
weddings.
I do only when they request it, but I feel weird playing his music. Like,
how about it,
it's a double standard. I swear. I mean, like it's
yeah.
It's like you can't play Kanye West, but you can play R. Kelly. Like,
you can't play Kanye anymore because he said mean things about the Jewish people. But
radio is weird, bro. It's weird. I mean, I can't really talk about it because I'm here in the station.
No. I'm not saying radio. I'm saying at like the club or at the
well,
wedding.
I mean, at the club, I'll play Kanye, but
what about the wedding?
At a wedding, I'll play Kanye, but at a wedding, like I won't play R. Kelly just because of what the situation is. Like, what if somebody don't like it? But 9 times out of 10, they don't care, bro. They want to hear R. Kelly.
That's it. They want to hear. This is the remix edition.
Coming fresh out the kitchen.
What about a Dark Side? You play R. Kelly or no?
Yeah, if I get a request, I do. Some private parties go back to LA. They used to give me a few artists' names that they didn't want me to play through the night. I don't know, probably because they didn't like those artists. So I have to be kind of like looking into the list, make sure I don't play those artists.
Wow.
So yeah.
Sounds like radio.
Yeah.
No, I think he's starting to give us a clue as to who it was.
Now,
hey,
Kevin Smooth, do the kids still rock the Yeezy sneakers?
Oh, those like died out.
Oh, okay. Just anyways, it was over.
Yeah, that was over already.
Okay. Because I was wondering about that too. Because you see them still, people trying to sell them still, like Yeezys, and it's like nobody's buying them. What are the kids?
What a fake pair of Yeezys.
I got some fake ones. Yeah. What are the kids rocking today then?
Really any Jordan, like Jordan 1s,
Air Forces.
Yeah, Jordan 11s, Jordan 3.
Air Forces are always going to be in style because they're not that expensive.
My daughter, she's like, I want these shoes. I'm like, what are they? She's like, Air Forces. Everybody's wearing them. This is like a couple years ago. I'm like, man, we were wearing those like a long time ago. Like,
I just bought some for my son. Not that long ago.
What about K-Swiss?
Nah, they don't really wear them like that in the East Coast. K-Swiss.
Kev Smooth at the at Independence, they rocking the K-Swiss.
They don't really rock with K-Swiss.
Cortezes
is like nostalgic stuff.
I see the Cortezes. I can see the Cortezes.
See, okay, still rocking the Cortezes. Okay.
Adidas. I walk Adidas here and there.
That's all I wear is Adidas sneakers. One day I saw Adlai, like me and Adlai known each other forever. I saw Adlai, I can't even remember what year it was, but I was wearing a pair of Nikes. Adlai freaked out. He was like, "You're wearing Nikes?" I was like, "Yeah, bro. Adidas lost their contract with me." He was like, "Oh, okay."
All right. Well, this next story, this is about Rick Ross and wrestling. You guys watch wrestling? Anybody watch wrestling?
I do not.
Rick the
I
Rebel
used
does.
to when I was a kid, but it's not what it used to be.
Not the same. Well, Rick Ross, we know him. He risks a fine after dropping an F-bomb during a wrestling broadcast. Now, Rick Ross was on All Elite Wrestling, AEW, and his expletive mishap while on air could cost the wrestling promotion a pretty penny. Ricky Rose made an appearance last week as Dynamite and graced the mic to narrate the tension in the ring between superstars Keith Lee and Swerve Strickland. And the MMG mogul, which is Rick Ross, is going to hear from the FCC thanks to his choice words to describe Lee. And he said, this is what he said, quote on air. I'll bleep it, of course, but he said, "You a big mother effer." The F-bomb from Moss wasn't censored either, which put a nervous look on the 300-pound wrestler's face. Woo!
So I got a funny story about an F-bomb.
Yeah.
So when I first started radio, I won't say what station or what studio, but this was like 10 years ago, and we were DJing live in the studio, and I played like this like I had my set already planned, but I guess I was power mixing, and I'm like, oh shoot, like I need to fill a song in, right? So I was like going through the list, and boom, I just threw the first song that I seen. and I didn't really like know the song. I just threw it in, and then it was like I don't know what it said, but yeah, it was like the F-bomb, or it was like it was like a hype, like Little John. It's like, let's go, motherfucker, whatever. Like,
oh man,
something like that. And it was live on the air, and I'm like, oh shoot, I got so nervous. Like,
we've all done it, dude.
Job. Somebody called in. They're like, hey, I don't know if you guys know, but you just dropped the F-bomb. I'm like, oh shoot.
Oh, no.
I was so nervous, bro. And yeah, that was
Knock. I lost
my stomach was in knots.
My first radio gig, my first morning show, I lost my first morning show gig because I said the S word on the air.
Yeah.
What are the words? Okay, what are the words you can say? Because I hear people say like ass. I hear them say
bitch,
damn,
ass, damn, yeah.
I hear them say bitch.
Yeah, I think those are the three ones you can say: bitch, ass, and damn. I think piss, right?
But you can't say anything else other than that.
I don't know. Is dick okay, Adler? I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's one of those ones though. I like morning show humor, maybe. You know what I mean? Like you wouldn't say it on the adult contemporary station. Yeah.
Delilah wouldn't say it.
Like stuff. Yeah, you wouldn't say it like that. But I just think I don't know if you like Kevin Smooth. You're a young guy, high school. Does everybody curse at school?
Oh man, everyone, it's whatever at this point,
yeah.
And because I'm used to it, teachers be saying it back to them at this point, like they don't care.
Yeah, because it's like you're gonna hear it, dude. And with the internet, you can't censor it. At least,
yeah. So you should just be able to say it on the radio. What's going on around here? Why are we playing censored records?
I wonder about that too, because my son's 11. And when he's on TikTok or whatever, scrolling through, like, hey, like I'll hear a bad word, like, dude, next one. But then it doesn't really matter because there's a billion videos on there. And
he's like, already in the algorithm, so that means he's been watching those bad words, bro.
Yeah. So I don't know.
He already knows the whole alphabet.
Yeah, and Darkside, now is Kevin your only son, your only kid?
Yeah. Well, I have my daughter.
Okay. How old is she?
She's 8.
8.
Oh,
okay,
wow.
so the young kids like that, you kind of want to. I feel like you want to protect them from stuff like that, but you can only hope that they don't.
They don't cuss, but yeah, they have friends that they do, and I tell them sometimes you cannot avoid it. It's something that it just happens, but try not to. Yeah, cuss a lot.
Yeah, because Mike, going back to when you were in junior high and high school, we're probably foul mouthed. I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like
Yeah, definitely.
Smoking Camels, riding your bike up to the gas station.
I was foul mouthed my whole life. I still have a hard time not being foul mouthed. I don't know what you're talking about. When was I not foul mouthed?
Yeah. So and then, dude, and this is Rick Ross. It could get fined, and the whole wrestling organization could get fined. But it's just,
dude, what is Rick Ross going on this bootleg wrestling for? I've never heard of this thing before.
Or what was it?
No, it's called like
AEW.
AEW.
They probably paid him to try to make. They're probably trying to make it big. Remember, there was like NWO or what was it? It was like WWF, and then it was like NWO or like.
Is Rick Ross
a wrestling organization?
I think I'm finding out tonight that Rick Ross and T.I. are both poor. Is that what I'm finding out?
Yeah.
Like Rick Ross and like T.I. has to steal art, and Rick Ross is going on this hillbilly wrestling thing to like what's going on here? Adley, come on, what's going on?
I'm looking at the article. It's actually like Rick Ross and this like a wrestling crew. They're trying to team up. He says, "We're coming to take over the whole game. All you know me for is one thing, and that's winning, getting big money.
And that's dropping the F-bomb.
Ain't no more friends." Yeah, you might get a fine for that too. We'll have to see. But it could be a pretty big fine, I would think. But even in the radio field, you got to get complaints about it.
And Rick Ross is worth $45 million as of December 10th.
I don't know, dude.
Not bad.
$45 million. But remember, we did that story a couple weeks ago, Adley, about him owning all them chicken restaurants and he wasn't paying his employees properly.
Yeah, he owned a bunch of Wingstops.
Yeah,
Wingstop. Yeah.
Yeah, and he was underpaying he wasn't paying him overtime, and like he was hiring underage people, and like.
Oh yeah, I know a lot of people like that here in town. I'm not saying names though.
That'll hire you and not pay you.
No, they don't pay overtime. They don't pay breaks. T.I.'s only worth $20 million, bro.
That's probably how much that painting cost.
Painting cost 20 million. He sold it.
That's it. All right, Adlib, what do we got? What's our next story?
All right, let's bust. Let's see. Let's go.
All right, I have an Obama phone. I can't hit my iPad died.
Obama phone.
So I'm now my iPhone's all messed up. It's like I can't hear. You know, iPhone's a scam. Like every time a new phone comes out, your phone can't hear, or like the, you know what I mean?
It doesn't work as good.
I don't know why you just don't go with the Android.
Android.
Darkside, you got an Android?
No, I got an iPhone.
Oh man, you guys all want it. You know what? What about you, DJ Kev Smooth? You got an iPhone?
Android. Samsung.
That's right.
Android. Okay.
Yeah, because he doesn't want to be white like you three.
It's just like an iPhone is connected to my iPad. Like I could, you know what I mean? And then my MacBook, like it's all. I used to be an Android person, but it's just simplified.
It's all networked together, dude.
But then you became a coconut. But then you became an Uncle Tom. That's how come you went to the Apple.
All right, our next story. Do you guys, anybody go to Starbucks regularly?
Hell no.
Nobody goes to Starbucks? Nobody?
Look at now all these iPhone users are pretending they don't go to Starbucks.
I go to Fast
I love
Trip.
Starbucks,
faithfully.
man. Starbucks is bomb, bro. I get them big. I almost went to Starbucks. I had to go to Target yesterday. I'm gonna tell you the story, man. I had to go to Target yesterday. I was already having a bad day, right? I'm standing in line. This dude was like, "Next in line, please." This lady just cut in front of me in line.
Ugh.
And then I just walked right up to her, like right when she was trying to get her stuff out of her cart, and I just sat the thing down. It was a window scraper because when it snows, you got to scrape your window. And I sat my window scraper down. He goes, "Oh, is this a return?" I was like, "Nope, you said next in line." I was next in line. She got all mad, dude. But anyways, the reason I told you I was there is because I almost bought one of those big giant Starbucks Frappuccinos and sent you a picture. I was almost gonna take a picture.
Because I'm like, I'm not paying $8 for a coffee. I'm not doing it, man.
Hey, they got a Starbucks inside the station. Look at.
Oh yeah,
I just figured this out yesterday. Look.
Oh I don't need to go anywhere and pay for coffee. We got it at work.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah.
Shoot.
Word up.
Yeah.
Don't be putting those in your pocket, Nocturnal.
Hey, there's a I thought about it, but there's a camera facing them.
Oh, okay.
Don't be taking more than 2 forks either, man. Come on, dude.
Hey, don't be spilling the coffee pot.
What was our story? What was our story? That we were
Starbucks.
Doing? Oh yeah, Starbucks. Go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. So a man stole from the Starbucks tip jar, attempted to run over a barista after he was refused a $1.25 refund. So there's a man in Oklahoma. He may have to learn the value of $1 the hard way. Last week, Richard Engel, this is in Oklahoma. He's about a half hour east of Oklahoma City. He was arrested after workers at a Starbucks in nearby Edmond claimed he stole $1 out of their tip jar. Now, the incident began the day before when Engel's wife, whose name wasn't released, ordered a drink at the Starbucks location. When she received
Nocturnal's breaking into somebody's house. What's going on around here?
We still don't know tip jars, bro.
I was using the back door. They said not to use.
Oh, dang. Now she got her order and she found the drink unsatisfactory and complained to the staff, asking for a refund, which would have amounted to $1.25. The staff refused and instead suggested she direct her complaint to the Starbucks corporate office. The woman instead vented her frustration to her husband, and he returned to the store the next day to talk about the wife's complaint. And then the staff once again refused to issue a refund. Engel allegedly attempted to rectify the issue on his own, and he waited until the barista behind the counter turned to face the other direction, and he supposedly snatched $1 from the tip jar.
Just $1?
$1.
Oh, come on. That shouldn't even be a story, dude. I thought some crazy cat just ran in and grabbed the whole tip jar.
Yeah, so $1.
He just stole what was owed to him.
Yeah, $1. He didn't reach in for the extra 25 cents.
And they called the cops on him.
Well, yeah, a Starbucks employee actually saw him. He thought nobody saw him, and they followed him to the parking lot, and then that's where it escalated considerably. The Starbucks worker attempted to photograph and take note of Engel's license plate. Engel supposedly backed his Kia SUV into the worker multiple times before pulling away. Now get this.
Oh,
They
dude, I
did
wish I
find
would
him.
have seen that.
Yeah, the cops found him, and he's being charged with robbery and assault. Wow.
That's dirty.
So yeah. First
I
of
don't
all,
know, dude. He shouldn't have hit that kid with the car, though, dude.
oh
But
yeah,
you
that's
know
pretty-
that,
repeatedly.
yeah, but you know that kid was
So,
probably
so the kid probably was behind the car trying to like stand there. You know what I mean?
yeah,
yeah,
trying to be all like, oh, what are you gonna do? And he's like, all right, then, bang.
Yeah, first of all, there's nothing at Starbucks that's $1.25. First of all,
Black coffee, maybe.
Hey,
Maybe a
maybe in
plain
Tennessee,
coffee.
not in California though.
Yeah, maybe back
Yeah.
somewhere else. Yeah, not here.
So I guess the question is, there's two questions. What state did this take place in, and what nationality was the fella in this story?
He was
His last name
white,
was
and
Angle.
it was in a different state,
Oklahoma.
not California.
You think it was Oklahoma? It was
It's in
Oklahoma, I think?
Yeah, it was in
Ah,
Oklahoma.
man, I wish you wouldn't have told us. I wish we could have guessed. That sounds
my
like something
bad.
that would happen to Oklahoma, though, now, doesn't it? And if it was in
Yeah.
Oklahoma, I mean, there seems to be a lot of white people in Oklahoma, right?
Yeah, and you guys are all married. If your wife makes a stink about it, right? You got to go, right?
Dude, I'm not hitting somebody with a car, though.
Nah, I'll be mad. So I went to what was it? Damn it, Panda Express, and I ordered my meal, but I ordered a side of like shrimp, and they charge you a crazy amount for shrimp, right? Like it's like a ridiculous amount for a side. It's
like an extra
$4
$10
or something. I don't know, $5, and they only put like 5 shrimp in there. So I ordered. I get home, and it wasn't in there, and I'm like, oh, whatever. Like, I mean, I still got charged for it, but whatever, right? So then we went back again, like the next week, and then they're like trying to charge me. Oh, what happened? I ordered everything, right? I get to the window, and they're like, oh, we didn't charge you for the soda. Because I asked for, I was like, where's my soda at? They're like, oh, we didn't charge you for it. I'm like, well, last week I came and you guys forgot to put my shrimp in, just shoot me the soda. We'll call it even. And they're like, nah, we got to charge you. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I was mad, but I mean, big deal. Like,
yeah, but they're not going to take your. They're not going to take your word on that knock that you.
No, I know, but still, I was like
shrimp.
just shoot me the soda real quick. Like, it cost you 30 cents. Like, she was like, oh, there's a hotline you can call, and we'll put your name on a paper.
Dude, here's my Nocturnal story about something like that. Nocturnal ran out of gas one time. That was
my first day
was
at
it your
the radio
first day?
station?
It was. He called me up. He's all, oh, delay, dude. You at the station? I'm all, yeah. He's all, dude, I ran out of gas on the way there. And I was like, ah, dang, dude. So I got him. I brought him a tank of gas, and then we filled it up, and then went back. And then he gives me a gift card to the chicken place. What's the chicken place? Raising Cane's. Gives me it for a free lunch. So like a week later, I go to use it, and they're like, it's expired.
Oh. It didn't work. For real, it didn't work.
Yeah, they're all, this is expired.
Damn, I owe you lunch.
Dude, do you guys ever do that? Do you ever buy gift cards that you're not going to give anybody, but they're giving away extra gift cards like during the holidays? You know what I mean? Like, so like Subway right now over by my shop, if you buy $20 in gift cards, they give you a free 6-inch sub. So I'm just like, well, I'm just going to buy $20 in Subway gift cards. I'm probably going to eat $20 worth of Subway sometime this year, and I'll get the free sub. Thank you very much. Do you guys ever do that type of stuff?
No.
Nah.
I do it all the time.
It sounds like you were high.
Probably. I was like, man, a 6-inch sub? Are you kidding me?
Subway.
You're
makes
high,
sense,
or you just wanted the 6-inch?
I think I wanted the sub. The sub.
Because it's free and you're gonna use it anyways. It's like when Kohl's does that thing, or one of those stores are like,
Kohl's
okay, buy $100, you get an extra 20. I'm like, I may or may not go to Kohl's. I don't know, but Subway you're gonna go to.
There's this place out here called Steak and Shake, and kids eat free on the weekends.
Ooh.
And so when me and my wife were broke and our kids were real little, we used to eat there almost every weekend, dude. Then they did this thing where at Christmas time, if you bought $50 or $40 in Steak and Shake gift cards, you got an extra $10, like a $10 gift card. Bro, I loaded up, man. I bought like $200 worth of gift cards. I was like, bro, we're eating here every weekend, man. But the kids got to drink a milkshake, bro. And they had these coupons that were off the chain, like 2-for-1 milkshakes. We'd end up.
He was getting like 4
$15.
deals in one.
Yeah,
just off the gift card, off the free meal.
Yeah,
a coupon for
I'm
a
telling
free
you.
Slurpee, a free milkshake.
Yeah, it would be like $18, and that would be me giving him a $5 tip after I was done with all the.
They're like,
coupons.
"Excuse me, sir, this isn't valid anymore. It's only one visit a month."
Nah, man, it was like I was playing. I was playing hearts, and I was just running, boom, 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 boom. It was nice.
Jeez. Hey, I gotta ask Darkside a question because Darkside, how long you been married now?
Wow, it's been probably like 20 years, 21 around there.
20 years. You've been married 20 years. Now I want to go back to the story real quick. So you and your wife go to Starbucks. They mess up her order. Don't refund the $1.25. What do you do as the loving husband?
I would just let it go, but
me too.
Really?
Yeah, me too.
My wife, she will fight for it.
I'd
Kevin,
buy her a gift
is
card.
mom gonna be cool with that?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Hey, I'm not in it.
That's right, Kev Smooth. That's right, Kev Smooth. You got the right answers, bro. No, I'm telling you right now, I would just tell my wife, I'd be like, come on, I'll give you the $1.25.
Oh, yeah.
What's the big deal? It's $1.
I wouldn't even tell her. I would just say, hey, I went and got your money back. Look, that's $2. I got extra back for you.
I'll just do what she always says, hey, we got Starbucks at home. Let's go.
That sounds like a mom right there. That's a mom answer. We got coffee at home.
Exactly.
Hey, I know Kevin Smooth. I got to ask you this too now. Now, in the dating scene in high school, like if you're talking to girls, where do you take them to? Because we're talking about all this food stuff now.
To La Mina, what do you think?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Nah.
You eat for free?
Me, yeah. But since we're the DJs, we both eat for free.
Okay, so if you brought a girl like on a date, they'd feed you guys?
Oh yeah, definitely. I don't pay and she pays, yeah.
She pays.
What? Okay, so she pays. She has to pay.
No, I
But
just
you
get
don't.
like my food for free and then I'll pay for her food. So like it's like a win-win,
What, Kev Smooth?
Okay,
every week when you go to La Mina, is there a certain meal you like, or are you like, ooh, I want to try this week?
It's normally in the beginning it was like different like that, like, oh, I should try this and that. But now the top two that we like are the chimichanga with the grilled chicken and then the triple threat. Those are our top two.
What's the triple threat?
What's the triple threat? Yeah, I want to know.
That was the first ever thing I tried because on the menu it literally says, you don't know what you want to get. Here's a burrito with literally everything. It has shrimp, beans, rice.
Wow.
It has like
different kinds of meat.
Literally everything, different kinds of meat.
Yeah,
like
it has the chicken with meat together.
Now, do they have like a breakfast burrito with like chorizo in it or anything like that?
No, they're not open in the morning.
More lunch, dinner.
I believe,
dinner.
by the time we get there, they're not serving breakfast.
What about? Let me think. What would I want to eat?
They have the bomb buffet on Sundays too, right? With the enchilada,
really?
the cheesy enchiladas.
Yeah, the brunch is
and stuff.
pretty
Those are
good.
Bomb, dude.
Really?
Yeah, La Mina's legit. Yeah,
Carne
it's right down.
seca,
Dude, I live
dude,
right down the
that's what I
street too.
want. I want something with carne seca in it. Do they make something with carne seca or machaca in there?
oh yeah, bachata and horchata, right?
Yeah.
Dude, that's
about drinks.
I want. Here's the problem.
Yeah.
We don't have any good Mexican food over here in Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to go back to California and eat good Mexican food. But every time I go home, I always just end up eating In-N-Out.
Do you ever come to Bakersfield?
Dude, I haven't been to California in forever, but yeah, I cruise up to
It was
Bakersfield.
like
sometimes.
year and a half ago.
I know,
was the
dude,
last
it's been
time.
When
forever.
you
went to
come,
El
let us
Pollo
know.
Loco.
We'll take you to all the spots, bro.
I
What's
know
the,
everybody
hey,
wants to feed me. That's the problem.
Darkside, what's the best taco joint in Bakersfield overall?
Taco joint. Ooh, that's a tough one.
Where?
Taco.
So far, the one I know is the one Panama Lane across the freeway, the 99 South.
By the Chevron, the truck?
Yeah.
What is it?
Taco
Taco
that
Loco?
was the after club. That was the after club spot forever. Remember?
What is it? The Taco Loco truck?
Yeah, the truck right there. Yeah, by the Chevron, I think it was.
So funny story. I mean, that one is the original, I think. But after La Mina, when I DJ there, anytime I DJ on District, I go to Taco Loco. I go to Taco Loco and I give me a torta every single day. I DJ. Like when I went last Saturday with you guys or Friday.
Yeah,
I went to Taco Loco. When I DJ on Tuesday, I go to Taco Loco. I'm gonna record. I'm gonna record out of. I'm gonna send you the video I show up to the drive-thru and I just say the lady's name. I'm like, Delilah. She's like, okay. She's like, she knows my order. She's like, okay, torta, yep. Sprite, a Sprite, okay. Come to the window.
Wow, that's nice.
I swear, bro.
Delilah, I'm gonna ask for her next time.
Bomb.
Delilah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Their salsa is
$1.50 though.
fire.
I'm not chasing after somebody. Is there salsa like those little cup salsa though? Is that the kind of salsa you're talking about? The little red, like with the beet, like the seeds in it?
Yeah, it's in a little souffle cup. It has like
that's
seeds.
my favorite. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I
bomb.
love that stuff. I haven't had it in forever. But anyways, yeah, neither here nor there. I'm not chasing anybody for $1.50. What about you guys?
Yeah, no, we'll call it a wash.
I don't know, man. If it's for my ride or die, you know what I'm
Dude,
saying?
you're gonna hit somebody
I'll
with
bet-
your car for $1.50?
It's the principle. You got to show how much. You got to show your wife how much you love her.
Dude, I'd hit somebody with my car if they pulled a gun on me or something. That's it.
For $1.25 at Starbucks now. Yeah, no. I'd be like, yeah. Is that the door?
Yeah,
All right, well,
loyalty right there.
Why don't we
that's
wrap
Lila?
this up? You guys, I hope you had a good fun. Did you guys have good fun?
Yeah, definitely.
All right, good. Because I thought you were, because Adley was telling me, don't intimidate Darkside. He said, don't be intimidating Darkside.
No, we thought you were nervous. We're like, I think Darkside's kind of nervous.
No, I was trying to, get everything in the hurry because I was running kind of late. So I even called Nocturnal. I'm like, oh, I don't even know if I'm gonna make it on time. So
Well, hey, dude, me and my kid will come through like one of these nights when you guys are DJing and stuff too. Because what time you guys start?
yeah, 7 to 12.
7. Oh, okay, as early as 7 o'clock too. Okay,
7
cool.
to 12 in La Mina. And if you guys are looking for a wedding DJ, call this nice group right here of DJ Darkside and Kev Smooth. And if they're booked up already, then holler at my boy DJ Nocturnal. He needs work, man. Come on, you guys. Quinceañeras, bar mitzvahs, bat mitzvahs. What's the Filipino one?
Debut.
The debut. But weddings. You guys do it all, right?
Yep.
Nice.
Exactly.
Yeah, hit these guys up. Darkside and Kev Smooth. What's your guys' crew name? Creative Illusions?
Yeah, creating new.
No. And DJ Nocturnal, we got a view of his ear, I think.
It looks like a Shar-Pei. All right, guys. Thank you so much for coming on the show, man. I hope you guys had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun. It was very interesting to me. So thank you for coming. And you guys keep following us on the YouTube and the Instagram and the Facebook and the TikTok and all that. And I think we just put one up for I think we had 3,000 views on it, Adley. The one where I'm making fun of Hunter Biden. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. We'll see you next week. Or no. Next week we're taking off. Then we're coming back after the new year. So we'll see you then. All right. See you guys later. Boom.
All right, later.